Today we're whipping up some dairy-free chocolate truffles that can be made keto and paleo. They only have 4 ingredients, so they're super easy to make. They have a rich and creamy, like soft center with a hard chocolate shell. So if you love chocolate, you're gonna love these truffles. Hi, I'm Cassidy, and this is my husband Caleb, and on this channel we share healthy but delicious keto and paleo recipes that are gluten-free, grain-free, and mostly dairy-free. So if these are the type of recipes you enjoy, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell below to be alerted each time we post a new video. We're going to start with the creamy centers, and for the centers, all we're going to do is we're going to melt some keto and paleo chocolate chips with some coconut cream, and if you're not dairy-free, you can feel free to use heavy whipping cream. And I like these Lakanto chocolate chips because they're both keto and paleo, but use whichever ones you like. And the taste of these mainly depend on the chocolate chips, so make sure that they are good quality and have good taste to them. So we're going to melt these. We're going to use a double boiler today. It's actually my own homemade double boiler version. Yeah, you can stick them in there. I just have, that's loud. I just have this pot of simmering water. And then this heat-proof bowl on top, and that's how we're going to melt it. You can add that if you want. Because if you heat chocolate too quickly, it'll harden and it will just ruin the chocolate. So you have to heat it pretty slowly. And if you'd rather use a microwave, you can heat it in 30-second increments and stir well between each time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get this melted, and then, wait, after it's melted, then we're going to add the vanilla. And we're gonna stick it in this shallow bowl and put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes to kind of harden. And you don't want it to completely harden, or you can't roll it into balls for the little centers.
So does this go in there, or does this go in there?
No, the vanilla goes in the chocolate, and then we put the whole mixture in the shallow bowl. Nice. And then we're going to put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes just so it'll cool off. But we don't want to leave it in there longer than that because then it'll get rock hard and we won't be able to roll it out to make the centers. Or you can just put it in the fridge for an hour or 2. Okay, so do you want to add the vanilla?
Yes. Now, why couldn't I add it earlier when I wanted to?
It's because vanilla is like alcohol and it cooks down and then the taste won't be as strong. So that's why we always add it at the end.
Yes, and we love that vanilla taste.
Oh man, it's so yummy. Look how, I wish you could smell how good this smells. Ooh, yummy. Okay, so now we're just going to put this in the fridge for 30 minutes and then we'll come back and roll the centers. Okay, so the chocolate just came out of the freezer, and this is basically just a ganache that we chilled so it would harden. And this is going to be the center of our truffles. It's going to be really soft and gooey. It's going to be amazing. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to use tablespoons, and we're going to scoop out a little bit, and we're going to roll them into little balls. I don't know, maybe tablespoon-sized balls, maybe a little smaller. They're super rich, so if you get them too big, you won't be able to eat all of it. Well, I might, but Caleb might not. I can eat really, really rich food, and a lot of it. I love chocolate.
Now what do I do?
Okay, so we're just going to put them on the parchment paper right here.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we're just going to go through all the chocolate and stick it in the freezer. And then, because as you can see, they're super messy, and so they'll kind of firm up enough to handle again. And while they're in the freezer, we're going to melt some chocolate chips with coconut oil for the chocolate shell.
So it's going to be like chocolate on top of chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate. It's a chocolate lover's dream, which is basically my dream. It's messy, but it's fun. And delicious.
Good word. You said this is going to be messy, but I wasn't prepared.
It's
because they're melting in your hands.
It seems messier than normal.
It's like the opposite.
And I don't know why they are messier than normal. I don't know if I didn't chill them long enough or I chilled them too long. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because it's going to turn out the same and still be good.
And they will be surrounded by chocolate.
Yeah, they're not going to be messy to eat because they're going to have a hard chocolate shell on them. And so the middle part that's messy is just going to be all in your mouth and gooey.
Good.
And good.
Nice.
Okay, so the centers are in the fridge getting firmed up again. And so what we're going to do is we're going to melt the chocolate for the chocolate coating. So again, we're doing the whole double boiler thing because you don't want to heat chocolate too quickly. Just have, that's loud. Or you can heat it in 30-second intervals. So we have chocolate chips and then coconut oil. This will make it nice and shiny and it'll help it harden, and it will also, I don't know exactly how to explain it. It kind of helps the chocolate not to seize up and be easier to work with and a little bit more smooth.
Malleable.
Yeah, malleable. It just kind of helps the whole melting process overall. So we're going to melt this, and then by the time this is melted, the fillings should be firm enough, and we're going to dip them in the chocolate, and it's going to be glorious.
We're dipping chocolate into chocolate.
Chocolate into chocolate.
Great.
Okay, so now we're just going to dip the ganache centers in the chocolate. Here, let me get this out of the way here. Okay, and I usually just take a fork like this and dip it in and roll it around in there. And then I just kind of let the excess drain off, and I use a toothpick to go like that.
And I thought it would be simpler to take a toothpick, stab it, and roll it around like this.
It does seem like a good idea. Is it working?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then just put it right there. And then I will use the fork.
Okay.
To get the
I'm like, let's take
toothpick.
the
Uh-oh, we found a flaw.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah, I
that's
think I wasted a lot of chocolate. I think your way's better.
Yeah, it looks ugly, and no one likes ugly food. We need pretty food.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I like my way. Oh, you took my fork. Okay, give me your fork.
There you go.
I'll take this. Okay. So we're just rolled around in the chocolate, nice and covered. And drain off the excess. There's like everything about this recipe is messy.
I really thought that was gonna work.
But it looks so pretty and they taste so good. Well, I thought it might work too, but
no, it didn't.
It didn't. We should have rolled them a little rounder. They're all kind of lopsided.
It's chocolate dipped in chocolate.
I know. There, you can't go wrong, really.
There will not be leftovers.
What do you mean leftovers?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying we should have rolled them rounder.
Well, I'm saying nobody's going to care what they look like because they taste so good.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry. I wasn't following your line of reasoning. Yeah, what we could do is we could, after this is done, we could put this in a little like baggie and snip the end and then drizzle it on top, and then it'd be like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
No, that's too much. You're getting crazy now. We gotta stop.
Then it looked like a chocolate drizzle on top of the truffles.
On top of the chocolate.
Of course, it's not a different color
encompassing chocolate.
It's the same chocolate,
Yeah.
but I'd still look kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can tell you don't want to try it.
I want to try it. Like a sun.
It might not
Chocolate
work
earth
though,
with a
and it
chocolate
might
core
look dumb.
The chocolate sun.
I've never actually tried it.
Yeah.
But you know what
Awesome.
I have tried, and what I always do is I sprinkle sea salt on these but I just like it. It really balances out the chocolate. I love chocolate with sea salt. Oh, there's the ugly one, but we'll still put salt on it. I like a lot of salt on it. It's so pretty. It looks hurt. Has stab wounds.
I bet you'll eat it.
I will eat it.
I want to do that.
I hope I'm not putting too much salt on these, but I just like the salt a lot. Okay. Okay, so let's just put these in the freezer until they get hard, and then we'll come back and try them. I'm excited to try them. These are in the freezer about, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and they got nice and hard. And we're just going to put them on this pretty plate because I want them to be pretty. And then we're going to try them. And I always just take off the extra little, I don't know if you can see this in the camera over here, the extra little things around the edges. So it looks pretty. Okay.
I think my ugly...
You're not lining them up good. Here,
I think...
you got to take the extra little things off the edges too. Okay. There we go.
They won't come off.
Okay.
That
Just the ones that come off easy.
I think I should use my ugly one.
Your ugly one? Oh, babe, no. Look at his ugly one.
Oh,
Can you
it's
see
not
it?
that bad.
Is it focusing? I can't tell. There it goes. It is bad. I don't know if any more is going to fit on the plate. You want to go ahead and just try it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to, which one are you going to try? Oh, I want to put some more salt on mine.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Put a little salt on mine too.
These would even be really nice as a gift, like in a pretty little box, or taken to a party or get together, even though we don't really do those anymore. But, you know, for small groups or something, or to drop off somewhere, they're really nice gifts. Okay, let's try it. Okay. It's good.
It's so good. That's really good.
It has like a hard shell, and the middle is like so soft. And the salt, yeah, it's good. I love it.
Is this our dessert?
I could eat all of these. Yeah, I could eat all of these for real. No, don't put the ugly one back on.
I feel sorry for him now.
If you take the stuff around the edges, it'll look prettier.
I'm going to take care of him later.
Okay.
I think it's the best tasting one.
Oh, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. Now?
I think I just broke this.
Did it break?
Surely I didn't break it.
So, okay, you want
That's
to...
good practice.
It's on.
Oh. Well, that was good.
This was a stocking.
Okay. I did not know that. I didn't think it was on.
That's how you started. Okay. Well, okay. Well,
I was actually asking you because I was curious. I didn't know we were actually filming.
Yeah. Yeah, but... Oh! Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
It's
Is
crazy
that okay?
messy.
I mean, do they have to be perfectly round?
No, they don't have to be perfectly round.
Because they're the center of
They're
something else that's chocolate.
And then we're just going to dip it in chocolate. Yeah. Everybody loves B-roll.
Everybody loves B-roll. More B-roll.